Hey, what's up guys? Rev here. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a story time, and just a fair warning, it's probably going to be a little bit depressing, so sumimasen on that one. But I wanted to share my thoughts about the recent news coming out of Anime NYC, which for those who don't know, it's one of the biggest anime conventions in the world. Recent news coming out of that is that the Omicron variant of the coronavirus, a new variant that's really highly contagious and people are worried about right now, it's one of the, I believe it's the second case in the United States so far, and it came out of Anime NYC. That was about 2 weeks ago. So for those who don't know, in early 2020 when all of this was starting and all the shutdowns were beginning, I actually made a video talking about how I originally had plans to go to Anime NYC in 2020. It was actually my first anime convention I was ever going to go to in my life, believe it or not, and I had very concrete plans to go, but as you can guess, coronavirus wiped away those chances when it was canceled. And of course, people held out hope because Anime NYC is in late November, and everybody was thinking to themselves, well, maybe this coronavirus thing blows over, it cools down, and you guys know it didn't, obviously. But this year, Anime NYC proceeded as normal, and over 50,000 people went this year, and unfortunately I wasn't able to go this year because I was just doing a lot of traveling for other things. But I had a feeling things weren't going to be too safe, and as it turns out, as you can see, the Omicron variant was picked up in Anime NYC by, I think, someone from Minnesota, and he was there meeting up with about 35 people at the convention, 35 friends, and half of them now have coronavirus, but they don't know which variant they have. But nonetheless, pretty scary stuff. Now, I think the individual who developed it here, he only had a pretty mild symptoms, and that's not really like what we're concerned about. I think we all know that we're at a stage now, especially with the vaccines and the way people are treated. It's not the most alarming thing, especially for younger people going to anime conventions who have the ability to fight it off. It's more the idea that things are finally starting to feel normal, and we're back to this, and I feel like more lockdowns are on the way, and it's pretty depressing. You know, it feels like everything's heading in a circle again, and like I said, I didn't have super concrete plans to go this year, but the fact that it ended up turning out like this, and this might be the start of something much worse, is a pretty big bummer. And I'm hoping anyone who came into contact with this, or anyone in the future that will recover very easily. But like I said, I think this is just kind of a depressing nature and a realization that things are not totally back to normal. So sorry to bum you guys out with this one, but I just wanted to share this one because I've always kind of held Anime NYC as like this destination I wanted to go when I could finally have the means and the time to go to an anime convention. And things didn't work out in 2020 when I finally had the opportunity, and this year I just felt like things weren't quite right, in addition to being pretty busy. So that's my thoughts on the situation. Hope you guys stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys next time.